Hey there, hello my friends. Amner Hunter here from amnerhunter.com. Happy to spend some time with you in another video. Today I have great news. We have a new free amp simulator this time around by the Mexican company Audio Assault. This is the Invicto amp simulator. Of course, it's an emulation and inspired in the legendary Peavey Invective 120, right? And this amp simulator belongs to the Amp Locker plugin by Audio Assault, and it's completely free. The demo is full. It's not like a free trial or something like that, right? You can test all of the features and controls, and it's 100% yours. There are no free trials. There are no like limited demos or something like that. So anyway, I wanted to test it today. I want to show you a couple of full mixes and also test it in isolation, of course, and check out some of the features and controls of this plugin within the Amp Locker ecosystem, right? As usual, you will find the applicable link in the video description and first comment, and of course, I will make sure to put timestamps as well. As well, in case that you want to move around between the mini segments of the video. Before we begin with the content, let me invite you quickly to my website, amnerhunter.com, where you can get some additional free stuff and free resources like free PDF guides and ebooks for music producers and guitar players. Also some additional free tools, such as some collections of guitar impulses and drum sample packs. Don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I am updating almost on a daily basis with tons of content like this. Alright, so now let me take you here to my DAW session and let's start checking out this amp simulator, right? First, before talking about it, let me play you first a couple of full mixes. First, rhythm guitars. Alright, and now let me play you also a full mix with a lead example. Alright, that's the lead tone that I put together here for this video. Let's check out some features and controls of this plugin. Of course, we have the amp section here, the main section, the amplifier, right? Of course, it's not a confusion. You have the pre-gain, you have low, mids, and highs, you have post-gain as well. So you have two stages of gain and distortion. You have a resonance and a presence, right? And within the Locker, within the Amp Locker ecosystem, you have other cool features like an Amp Sim suite, right? You don't only have the Amp Sim itself. You have pre-effects. You can choose here overdrives, compressors. You have boosts. You have fuzz. You have some other effects. You have post effects as well here. If you click here is the amp section, then we have the post effects where we have delays, reverbs, echoes, pitch shifters, modulation effects, choruses, flangers, stuff like that, right? And also we have a cabinet section, a full dedicated cabinet section and impulse response loader. If I'm not mistaken, you can load your own impulse responses. You can change the mic positions here. You can change the microphone brand itself. And of course, yeah, change the positions, change dramatically the sound of the cabinet and the sound in the end of the full song, right? You have some extra controls for the cabinet, such as high pass and low pass filters. You have panning, you have distance, impact, and you can blend both of the cabinets using this control in the center, right? Here in the center at 0, you have a perfect blend of 50-50. But if you move it to the left or to the right, you start to have a blend, and you start to notice more the sound of one side or the other that you have here, right? You select here different input responses from the collection, and I don't seem to find exactly the way to use it, to use third-party input responses, but I'm sure you can use them as well. Here are the cabinets, 4x12, 2x12, so on and so forth, right? Of course, there is some limitations, of course, because you don't have the full version of Amp Blocker and this plugin, but you still have a lot of control over the ending tone, right? So let's check out here. Let me isolate this tone and let's play a bit with it. Let me turn it on. Pre-gain. Post-gain. Alright. Let's start over. Presence. Very pleasant presence, right? It's not harsh at all. And we can use a pedal, for instance, an overdrive or something. Let's see what overdrives we have at our disposal here. We have 4 of them. I'm sorry, 3 of them: Hyperdrive, Hyperdrive X, and Screamer. So let's use, for instance, the Screamer to tighten the tone. To tighten the low end, right? Off. Yeah, to add more saturation even, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it with this. What else? Let's play a bit with the cabinets here. I'm gonna use first the left one. It changes dramatically, right? Changing the mic position or the brand. It is like your task to find your sweet spot and whatever works best for your mix, of course. You have the other one here that changed brands. Here. And we can have a perfect blend of both tones, right? Let's go. There it is. Nice. Okay. And so yeah, we have the post effects. Let me show you the post effects playthrough with the lead tone that I have here. Okay, so I have this lead tone. I have added a delay here. Let me turn it off. And the chorus. Let me play a bit with it. adding the effects. Yeah, we definitely need that delay there. Adjust to taste. We adjust the delay times here. We have the controls, of course, for each thing individually within the delay section. Longer delay. Feedback. All right, and I like to use sometimes chorus or modulation of some kind on lead sounds to make it bigger, right? To not only focus it on the center of the mix, but to open it up a bit in the stereo field. So let's use a bit of modulation here, this chorus effect. Gives you a nice stereo openness. We can disable completely each one of these modules, and let's find, for instance, another type of modulation. Let's add, for instance, we have a wah. Let's test this one out. Okay, let me turn on the other effects as well. And let's find here the range. Right, pretty cool. Why I haven't tested this one before, to be honest. We have chorus, we have tremolo as well, we have delay, and we have some other cool controls here. To get rid of each one of them, we simply or how we delete this. I think we go to well, I can't seem to find where to delete the plugin here, but anyway, a pretty cool post effects section as well. Pretty complete package, I think. And yeah, finally, let me test the CPU performance of this plugin. Right, I have the amp simulator engaged cabinet. I have the post effects section. I'm gonna turn off the wah for the moment, and I have the boost here. So let's check out the CPU performance quickly here. I have it here added in the what is it, the second track, here in the second track. So I have it on 8.5%, so it's not very lightweight on the CPU. Let me turn it off so that you can see how it is with the plugin off. 0.02, right? So let me turn it on, and it jumps to 9.3, 9.5. So definitely it's not CPU friendly. It has a bit of CPU consumption that might cause you troubles, depending, of course, on your RAM or something. But let me play some audios here to see if it jumps. Okay. Yeah, it stays stable at 8, 8.4, 8.7, around that number, right? So yeah, important fact, important data to know, I think, also about plugins. So anyway, my friends, that's the new Invicto plugin by by Audio Assault, a Mexican company, fellow Mexican company. And let me know what you think of it. I am always happy and interested to know your opinions about these tools. And before we leave, remember that I have some free stuff on my website, some free PDF guides and ebooks, some extra free tools such as collections of guitar impulses and drum sample packs. Don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I'm updating almost on a daily basis with tons of content like this. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. I will see you very soon in the next video. Bye bye.